everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Amber's World, and if you are new here, welcome. I am so glad that you came across this video. I'm so glad that you came across this channel. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you like what you see today, and also check out my other videos. I have posted a lot of stuff lately, so go ahead and check out other videos. Go ahead and binge watch if you may. And for those of you who are not new to this channel, who are a part of my family, again, welcome back. So I'm going to address another question that you guys have been asking me, and that is the base question. Some of you want to know how you should choose your base, what are good bases to choose from. Before I get into my advice on choosing a base as a new flight attendant, I want to first address another question that a few of you have been asking me lately in the comment section, and that is where I am based. Y'all, I am not going to tell you where I am based for the sake of my own privacy. Now, if you should become a flight attendant for my airline and we should meet each other, I will tell you then where I'm based. But other than that, I prefer to keep the region that I live in, the state that I live in, the county that I live in, and the base that I live in a secret. Not for anything big. I don't think I'm Beyonce or anything, though I am all that, if I do say so myself. So that is a question that I will not be answering. Just know that where I am based, I love very, very much, and it will be my forever base unless I choose to move someplace else. But I know you guys are thinking, but Amber, when you were based in Boston, you had no problem telling us you were based in Boston. Well, yeah, that's because I knew that being based in Boston was temporary, and Boston is not where I live. It was where I was commuting, and yeah, I knew that it was going to change very, very soon, and I would soon be based in the base where I'm at now. Let's get into choosing a base. It's very quite simple. You want to choose a base that you live in if you do live in a base. Every airline is different. Not every airline has the same bases, so that is something that you would have to research. And it's also something that the airline that you are working for will tell you. They will tell you what bases they have available, and it will be up to you to decide which will be the best base for you. Now, if you do not live within a base, and you have to in fact commute, I would suggest commuting to a base that is closest to you, that has the most flights going in and out of the city that you live in, and that you know is most likely going to have open seats on all of those flights, or at least an open jump seat. But if you can avoid commuting, I would certainly, absolutely suggest that you do not commute. I live within a base, so I am no longer a commuter. I am only one drive away. I no longer have to fly to a different state to start work. And when I say it saves you so much time, so much energy, you have more off days to yourself, because most likely you're gonna have to travel on an off day to get to work, and you have to travel on an off day to get back home. And when I tell you that was not it, it was not it at all, especially if a flight got delayed, or if the flight that you're working gets delayed, so you end up missing the flight that you were supposed to take to get home. Y'all, it is drama that if you can avoid it, avoid it. Now, as for morale and culture of the bases that you choose, that's kind of gonna be something that you will learn over time as you interact with other flight attendants from other bases and the flight attendants at your base. I know you guys want me to get into the bases that I have available for me in my airline, but there's only so much that I can say, right? I can't really give you my unfiltered opinions on the bases that my airline has, because I am an employee. A lot of flight attendants who know me watch my videos. A lot of flight attendants who work for my airline watch my videos. So I don't want to necessarily bash certain bases or hype up other bases than others. You, on your own time and off the record, can ask other flight attendants, hey, what do you think about this base? What's the morale at this base? Does this base have a good culture? Every culture at every base is a little different. In a perfect world, the culture at every base should be the same, but you know, as humans, that's just simply not possible. Some cultures are better than others as far as bases are concerned. So that's kind of like a trial and error type of thing, and you'll learn very quickly which bases you would want to commute to and from and which ones you don't. I have certain bases in my airline that I would never be based out of unless my company decided to pay me like $1 million plus. And I absolutely love the base that I'm at. I personally think my base has the best airport. It has the best lounge. I'm sorry if this video is kind of vague, but I want to keep my job, y'all. And I really want to be as honest as I possibly can without, again, bashing other bases. Just, it's a trial and error type of thing. You might decide to be based somewhere and you're gonna figure out that maybe that's not the best base for you, and that's okay. You can always apply to change bases. You're not 100% committed to that base unless that is the base that your company needs you to be for a certain amount of time. And how people bid for bases at other airlines, again, I don't know. I know how my airline does it. And if you're somebody who's about to be a flight attendant for my airline, you will learn how to bid for bases. Don't even worry about it. That information will get to you. So in conclusion, avoid commuting if you can. You'll save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of stress. If you have to commute, check out the distance, the closest base to you, the amount of flights that are available to you, get a gauge for how many seats are usually available, because I do know that I always had a seat guaranteed for me when I chose the earliest flight to get to Boston when I was commuting to Boston, just to give you an example. And as far as base culture, just try it out, see for yourself. Somebody could say, avoid this base, and you might end up loving that base. So really get to know the bases for yourself. If you're curious about being based somewhere, give it a try, see how you like it. If you decide that that's not, you know, the base for you, you can always go back to another base. At least for my airline, that is true. So I hope this video wasn't too long. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions or comments or concerns, comment them below. Give this video a like. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I upload more videos. All right, y'all. Bye.